Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, YouTube. Here with you on this this is Tuesday. I forgot this is Tuesday. Well, this is Tuesday, and I thought I would open this up with a little old 64 goat style opening where I magically appear in the seat. Bill, this video is for you. I saw your video yesterday. I don't know where to start. Yes, you're correct that phantom voltage can alter a meter's reading. You obviously know that wasn't what I was referring to. But I like that you tweak me now and then. That keeps me on my toes. What I'm talking about on this circuit board is checking resistors in circuit, and along with you and one other somebody, I think it was Bobby, that said, you know, if you pull one end of the resistor, you'll get an accurate reading, which is true. I started counting resistors on this board. There's like 30 of them. That's a lot of desoldering. I could clip them and do that, but I don't like doing that. I just soon desolder and check them that way. And there's another option I hadn't really even considered, is just put it back like it is, just replace the capacitors, which is what most people do, and see how it operates, and go from there. In other words, if I have a problem with the board after I put it back in and get it working, then I can track down a bad resistor if need be, or whatever. I think that may be the way to go with this. Like I said, there's almost 30 resistors on this board alone, and that's not even including the other board, the RF board inside the cage, which is going to be very difficult to get into. I'm going to have enough problem just replacing the capacitor in there, and so I think if I do that, I'm going to be lucky to get that done. And as far as the resistors go, I think if I run into a problem and it seems to be, you know, caused by a bad faulty component, then we can do all that we need to. But in the meantime, I think the way to go here is to replace the E-caps like I originally were going to do, and, you know, put it back together and see how it works. And like I said, if it doesn't work right, then we can start investigating. So that's what we're going to do with that. Again, on Bill's point about the voltage, yeah, it does do that. But you know what I was talking about, Bill, and I know you know, is the theory of electronics theory. You know, you can't put anything in a circuit to make a resistor read higher than it should read. There's just no way of doing it, and we're talking about no phantom voltages and things like that. Just, you know, dead components, passive components, whatever you want to call them. You just can't do it. There's nothing you can put alongside of it that will make it read higher than it is supposed to read. So enough of that. I didn't really mean to even get into a whole thing of that, but yesterday I had an emergency. It's probably some of you wouldn't consider it an emergency, but you know, Depends on who you're talking about. It was my mother. No, there was no problem. She was okay. She was, her health wasn't a problem or like that. But her vacuum cleaner broke. Now, I had got this vacuum cleaner for her maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3. I don't know. It was just one of them little stick vacs. You've seen them. That basically they're real small and lightweight and things like that. And she loved it, and she did. She keep her little apartment clean with it, and because she didn't mess up anything anyway. She's not like me. So what she did was, I called her Saturday. I call her every Saturday, different times of day sometimes. But anyway, I called her. We had a nice long conversation like we always do. She tells me all the same stories that she always tells me. She's 90 years old. You gotta forgive her for that. So anyway, so everything was good. Hung up and said her goodbyes and all that stuff. Well, my sister lives there in VV, where my mother lives, and she texted me Sunday, "You need to call Mom." Now, usually when she does that, it means that Mom has called her and said, "I didn't call on Saturday." And so I said, "Well, I did call yesterday. I called and talked a long time to her." And she says, "No, this is something else." I said, "Okay." So I called her, and this is when she told me about her sweeper emergency. So I said, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" I'm an hour and 20 minutes away. I said, "You've got all those people in Vivi that, my sister's kids and my sister." And she said, "Well, they can't do it." And I did talk to my sister. She has problems. She has a kind of a rare stomach disorder where her stomach doesn't process food right, and she's spends some bad days. You know how problems like that would be. So anyway, I said, "Okay, I'll take care of it." So I found she wanted something lightweight. Like I say, she's 90 years old. She's a little frail. So I found a Dirt Devil Simple Stick, I think it was called. It was very lightweight, 4 pounds, I believe. Had fairly good reviews. I thought, well, that might be good. Walmart had it for, I think, $19, but Walmart didn't have it. That's just what was on their website. And if you look at it, and it was in no stores at all, so you'd have to get it online. And also Amazon had it for, I think, a penny less, $18.99 or something like that. But again, you pay shipping. Now, Walmart, at least you could pick it up at the store. It wouldn't cost you anything. So I checked Home Depot. They had the exact same thing for $1 more. So, hey, or actually 96 cents more. Whatever. So, and they had 2 of them in stock, so I went ahead and got online, and I like to buy online and pay PayPal and then pick it up. And then within the hour, it was ready to be picked up. So I had talked to my daughter and was wanting to borrow Kylie for a ride down there to sometime this week to pick it up or to drop it off. And she had just got out of her surgery and things like that, so she's kind of hurting and having to have help and things like that. So she said she really couldn't do without Kylie because Kylie's the only one that seems to be able to help her. So I said, okay. So she said maybe you could go one day. Lexi didn't have to work till 5, and I said, well, I'm not going to try to run down there. It's an hour and 20 minutes both ways, so by the time you do that and trying to get back by her time to work, it's just too much. She said, well, maybe you could go today, which Lexi was off. This was yesterday, so Lexi was off. So I said, well, maybe we could do that. So Lexi came to the house around 3, I think, and we loaded everything up, stopped by Home Depot, and she ran in, picked up the sweeper, and away we went for the emergency sweeper delivery. And of course, Mom, when you go down there, she has to feed you. So we had a little bit of supper, and And I put the vacuum cleaner together real quick and showed her how it worked and everything like that. We talked for a while, and then we headed back home. So that's what happened to me yesterday. I was planning on doing this yesterday, this board, but actually it worked out good because now I'm not going to have to do that. So I'm not sure if I'll do that later today or not, but I just kind of wanted to put this video up to answer Bill's not really knowing exactly what I want to call it, a speculation, or Bill's comments, Bill's whatever. Anyway, so now you know what the rest of the story is, as Paul Harvey would have said. And like I said, that is all it's going to be from here. So I didn't even bother turning the light on, as you can probably tell. I just wanted to do one of those little openings of Bill's. I thought those are cute, the way he does that. And like I say, that's kind of neat. Mine may be a little bit different, Bill. I think I'm gonna gradually bring my presence into the picture. Just something to play with, Bill. You know how we like to, us video guys like to play with the videos. So, anywho, so you guys have a great day. It's a nice day, I guess. It's warm out there. Bill talked about the warmth. The heat was coming back. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's July, so what do you expect? So, anywho, you guys have that great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.